was drafted. Pretty good running back from Navy. That was pretty good. I like how we got that guy. Alright, so let's start this game and just wreck him and then send through. But that's probably how I should be doing this anyway.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Coming out with it, it's Walter. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He'll start the return inside his slot. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Quarterback making adjustments. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on! He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run from the shotgun. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to change. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He'll throw it. He's got an open man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Snagged in the middle. It's Etheridge. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. The play action fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down, and you're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
He splits the uprights. Get a field goal on the opening drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Ohio's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in that.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the ground.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll go to the ground. Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He might want another play. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. And it's no good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
He'll go to work in the air on second down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And near the marker, it's Perry. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. First part was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll try the right side. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his that.
Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got it behind the line. It's Harris. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here comes the heat. Got his man on the outside. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Leaves it with the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Power football with the run. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going great.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Set up for second and short after that completion. Wants to go up top. Flips it out to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller's going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with third and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Now the play fake. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And he had just enough to will that one home. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Get out to the supersonic guy. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The screen, he's got wheels. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Fires it incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Perry. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Bobcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on third and short. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Looking to throw on first down. And the timing just a hair off.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Finds his man. It's Perry. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He makes the catch at the 10. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Running to the left. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Makes the catch. It's Etheridge. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Etheridge. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. The short hands, it's Marks. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Marks. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looking for a productive play on first down.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
They'll go right back to it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. The give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He makes a grab. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's all.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Looking for more room.
So they're saying there's...
First play of the drive, wants to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Etheridge. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Offense will try to strike on first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown.
Well, it's third and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on fourth down.
And the field goal unit is on the field. Dead center perfect. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Going right to work up top. Skips away from pressure. Only just dropped it. So close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area, and they forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here and make it really tough on their opponent, kick a field goal.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? Trying to march in. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them.
Yeah, I'm going outside. Let my dog go to the bathroom. I'm probably gonna be out there for like 10, 20 minutes, probably longer, maybe. I don't know. Excuse me.
fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense will get first crack at it here. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
221 wing, 221 wing. Looking to throw, it's Abdullah. Does the short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Broncos want to move quickly. Off the play fake. Fakes to grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And they can't make the connection.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical third down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice...
There he goes! Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Got a man. It's Etheridge. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The give to the tailback. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the catch. It's Etheridge. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Keep it on the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Etheridge. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
29 Philly.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Got it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Broncos in the hurry-up.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll run the option. Fighting off the defender. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Marks. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
42 Spiders. 4-2 ready.
The give to the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
On the ready.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. And just let them pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
They're going back to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll throw it from the red zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for space, it's Harris. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Smashes it between the uprights. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Abdullah. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The kick is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires downfield. It's incomplete. That also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line.
Oh, just didn't have enough leg. It looked like he had the accuracy. It looked like it was going right between the uprights, just not enough power on the kick.
Backed up now, here's second and long.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Hauls it in.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
It's complete to the left. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. And the Broncos are flying down the field. Back to throw, it's Abdullah. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. First play of the period will be a second down. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Now facing a third and long.
Pace, 27 jump.
A designed run for the quarterback. Turning it on. Makes it past the mark.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Broncos! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play in the touchdown.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking downfield on first down. And caught. It's Marks.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw if he's not open, just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He wants to change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On a little time, lets it go. Dad made the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Now on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Abdullah. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Broncos will punt this one away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll go back to work on offense. He'll start this drive firing. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Buys a little time. Makes the catch. At the 40, there he goes. Powers through. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Here's the pressure. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. The give. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
He'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Working that left side now. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo. He'll take it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Broncos send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it.
He's loose down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. On the ground, it's Harris. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Forced out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Marks. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. So now Now it's 2nd and long.
Jackrabbit.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Oh, better look out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up.
691, Gator Smart.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Caught near the sticks. It's Etheridge. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Running back searching for a hole. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. His clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's marked. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And they can't quite hook up, trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo.
And the Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll open the 2nd half with a run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Shakes off the defender. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Defense showing heavy blitz at the line.
Satellite. 414 satellite.
Gives it on the option. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's marked. Corralled and brought down by the defense. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Try trying play action. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to him on the ground. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly.
Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Now improvising. He wants it all. And it's a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver.
Oh, they want the 2, and the holder's going to try to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Inside the 40. Past the 30. Past the 20. What a bizarre turn of events. He scooped up the fumble and took it all the way back for 2. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
He'll do it himself. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. The option look. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off play action on 1st down. The incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads it downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Shoots it to the left. Quick completion on the outside. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Well, it's been a day to forget if you're this kicker. After that miss, he's now only 1 for 4 in this game.
He is going nowhere. Stop. Scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Okay, ready?
Might be changing the route.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Marks. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Caught behind the line. It's Barco.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
On the double.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now, it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find it.
This game is over. So let's send through. Let's see if we win. I'm sucking it out. I might as well wrap up now. I really want to do this right now. Gosh dang it. Yeah, let's see if we can win against Western Michigan through the same road. And we do win against them on that. Just good. That's always good. Alright, well, good enough.